now he invites me. You're fucking killing me, kid. You're killing me.
Hello?
I said you're killing me, Jesus. I was like, oh,
I'm sorry.
I'll look on his progress while I grab something to eat.
I was running.
It was horrible. That's what that was. That was a travesty.
Listen, I was overweight. There was nothing I could do.
That was fucking ugly, dude.
I know it was. I should have sold shit. I was keeping it.
Well, teleport somewhere so it saves your game, and then join on my stream so I can show you quickly.
Alright, sure. Hold on. When do you unlock the gun with the lightsaber? That's the one I want. Like,
the gun with the, you mean dual wield?
Yeah.
It's
it's called the gun in a laser.
Yeah, it's main quest line. And you can dual wield most weapons.
I know, pistols, but like when? Like, am I near it or no?
I'm not sure where you're at. Where's the farthest place you can teleport to? I was actually gonna ask you. Can you get to Forgotten Woods?
Yeah.
Sweet. Alright, then I'm gonna show you my favorite place to grind.
I know, but am I near it? I told you.
if you have Forgotten Woods, I can just show you real quick a route.
Yeah, that'll be nice. But let me sell my shit real quick because, yeah, you saw what happened to me.
Yeah, you need to take Lisbeth with you for one.
Yeah, no, fucking Rain is shit. She's supposed to buff. She sits there, sitting on her ass and just watching. That's what she's doing.
I mean, you're kind of under-leveled and you're using a sword, so.
I mean, I'm trying to level up my horizontal square.
But you can't hit a weak spot with a sword, dude. Like, it's okay in later game, but right now you're under-leveled.
That's where the pistol comes in.
You're under-leveled in the content and you're hitting shit with a sword. It's brutal.
But it was working. He was half health though, so I have to get credit for that.
But yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of good characters that help you, but for your build, the way you're playing, I would suggest Lisbeth. Because she has a electrodynamic stunner, which is like the most OP shit in the game. It's a guaranteed stun on anything that's not a boss. It puts them down for 10 seconds. And if it is a boss, typically they'll stun them within the first 15-20 seconds of a bite, and then they kind of build up a resistance. But if you get them down that first time, the boss is dead right off the bat if you're good. But she also has armor break shot, so she's breaking armor.
Too. Yeah, as well.
She has power break shot, so he's doing less damage. She has a heal for you. She has dots that she puts on the boss for damage.
Well, I don't really need healing. That's not where, because Asana's MVP, yo. You saw what Asana was doing over there. I almost died like twice, and Asana was like, "Nah, I got you," with the heals. That's why I love Asana, to be honest. She's like the best healer, I swear. Lost Song, Hollow Fragment, any fucking game, Asana's the best healer, man. I don't give a fuck. She saved my ass like 8 times. But she keeps dying because every time she saves my ass, the boss was just like, okay, let me just fuck you up.
Yeah.
It's like, Asana, no.
Well, I mean, you're kind of under level for the content, too.
But, I mean, I'm actually surprised I made it this far with this level.
I mean, if you're having fun, that's fine, but I'd like to just show you the best ways to level quickly.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Hold on,
I mean, it's also if you just push your PlayStation button and push down on Sword Art, down to trending, it's the second, not my first video because I own all the most viewed videos, but the second video. No, just right here on PlayStation. It's the most viewed video on PlayStation for this game. Yeah, if you want me to take control of your controller. Alright, guys that are in the stream, I'm gonna take a little break. I will be back in a bit, and
oh, never mind. I'm in it.
Oh, you're in what?
The broadcast.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just started it up because I finished eating. I was just checking in on you while I ate, and then I noticed that you needed some help.
Look at this guy, yo. What the fuck?
Like
Look like a
basically,
creep.
and for a sword build, that's what you're aiming for.
What?
Well, if you're on the stream, you'll see it here in a second. Stat
I mean, I
wise,
see an outfit, but
it'll catch up.
oh, this guy's beasted. He got 255 ViT.
That's a
Check
really
it out.
good sword build, so you can be in there hacking, slashing.
Yeah, but I like to be balanced. I balance myself. I'm
That
not
is
only sword. I
balance.
run every weapon.
You got
No,
to
I run
remember.
every weapon.
You got to remember this above anything else. Weapons are 90% of your damage. Okay, all the other stats are not. The most important stat in this game is ViT. That's the one thing that they actually influences you the most. Now there is legitimate intelligence builds if you're going for a skill build because it reduces your cooldown by a lot. But beyond that, luck is good if you want drop rates. But the crit rate on it, even at 255, I've tested all the builds at max. At 255 luck, you're only gonna crit 5 to 10% of your of the hits. Okay, so and Dex, it's gonna increase your damage by less than 5% at max. Same thing with strength. Agility is completely useless. You never use agility above the amount to use whatever weapon or skill you need. You know what I mean? Strength, same thing. Less than 5% more damage at max. But for you, we're going to go ahead and go show you a route to get an ass load of stuff very, very fast. So I'm going to switch over to...
Forgotten Woods the last map? Was there a map after that?
Yeah, it's the last open map, yeah. For now. Oh, this is the ViT build. I'm going to save this real quick. Switch over to the luck build just because I'm not going to finish this shit right now. So, load the luck build up. Alright. Equipment. Take out the lupus. Like I said, I don't have to. Just got to get set up to show you. Oh, I can show you what a good sword looks like. You want to see?
I just want the gun with the sword. That's all I want.
Well, then I'll equip it. 1 second. Boom. Dual wield. Alright. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. Go to Forgotten Woods. Doesn't really matter where you spawn. I prefer to spawn either at the forest edge or at the start. For you, it's probably better to go to the start at first until you get the hang of different routes and spawns. Basically, the way this game works is, I'm sure you've run into the players, the NPC players that'll attack you randomly out in the wilderness. Well, those guys scale to your level. No matter what level you are, they're always going to be your level, scaled up to you. So if you kill one, they are designed, the way the AI is designed is to immediately pick that person up above anything else. They will ignore you unless you're right on top of them and go pick you up. I need to reload this fucking pistol. Let me turn off my mods, or it's not going to reload the pistol. There we go. Alright, there we go. Let's go. But anyways, now you can technically just let them revive and go back and forth, but you're not going to get any drops. This is your first playthrough, right? Okay, so you're not on extreme difficulty yet. Now you can do this. No. You see, I kill one, I'm going to let that guy revive, and I kill the other. He's going to immediately start to revive, I kill the other. Now you want to put your guys on do not attack, because otherwise they're going to do stupid shit like that and beat the crap out of them. But you put them on do not attack. For the most XP, you can just do this. See, I'm getting 12,000 XP per kill, and I'm just going to keep doing that. You can do this infinitely and get max XP the whole time. Or you can do what I do, which is a farm method, which instead of finishing them, instead of letting them revive, I kill them, let the drops drop, and then I go to a new spawn. There's 4 spawns that I like to run on this map. Some of them are going to be a little more difficult for you because they're 4 players, but because they spawn to your level, they shouldn't be too bad. Now, I don't know if you've used a rocket launcher yet, but the rocket launchers have some of the
I don't
most
use
OP
those.
shit in the game. But here you
Of
go.
course.
They have a Vorpal skill that sucks everything in, and basically you just destroy these guys. Alright, so I killed that spawn. These guys can spawn up to 4, so you could have 4 of them in a group.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that sometimes.
Now I'm trying not to do it too OP for you, so that way you actually get to see the skills and shit. But there we go.
How do I get the
Alright.
pistol and the lightsaber?
It's just advancing the story. That's it. Like, right there's a
I
pistol
know,
and
but
lightsaber.
where and how?
You're actually getting really close. Have you already unlocked Kirito mode yet?
Kirito, which one? GGO?
You're gonna have a message come up saying that a special edition
Kirito
is
mode.
unlocked. Yeah. Have you done that?
No, I didn't unlock that yet.
Okay, yeah, you're getting really close though. It's in this area. Basically, it'll
So
say
I gotta do
go back.
Kirito mode to get it?
Yeah, it's like a 30-minute little thing where you play as Kirito for a little bit, and it gives you 2 really awesome sword skills. One makes you invincible, it like deflects bullets with the lightsaber, which is really sick.
Oh yeah.
And then attack skill. And yeah, you can
is it
balance.
the one where he looked like he going Kaioken?
Yeah. But
Yeah, I saw that one.
like I said, you can
Yeah,
run
that one.
around these 4 spawns right here, or you can do what I showed you and just let them revive. It's really up to your playstyle. I mean, you don't really need the loot as the thing right now, because you're on your first playthrough. Once you beat the game, you're gonna put it on extreme difficulty. There's a green drop already, and that'll increase the drops. Okay, so like right now, because it's your first playthrough and it's not on extreme difficulty, you only can get rank 4 weapons, which is not good. Like, you're gonna replace those. Nothing that you have on right now you'll want later on. But once you beat the game, that's why I would suggest just go ahead and doing the revive method for like an hour, because you'll get like, if you did that for an hour, you get like, what level are you?
47 or 8.
Yeah, so you get anywhere between 10 and 30 levels, depending on how fast you do it. Like, if you're right on your shit, you haven't been do not attack.
So wait, if you start extreme mode, does your level carry on, or you have to start
Yes.
from the beginning?
You never lose your
Okay.
level in this game, even when you go to new game. You still keep all your shit. But this way you can get all the shit you want. Like, I was doing basically a thing where I was just running back and forth right here, but I was using a rocket launcher because there's a skill with the rocket launcher that's really awesome and just slaughters. Which is why I'm taking the characters that I am. My character has a rocket launcher with that skill, the vortex skill, and then this little chick that's, I don't know where the hell she's at by me. Forget her damn name. Fuka Zero.
Yeah, with the grenade launching girl.
Yeah, she has that skill too, the vortex skill, and it sucks all the enemies in nearby, and it just absolutely slaughters them. There's no way they're gonna live. Junk mobs, obviously, really strong mobs are different, but yeah, that's a really good way to level up. Like I said, that second video, I'm sure it'll be first overall as far as trending on PlayStation there, right below the game. Like, you're gonna boot it up and you just push down. That kind of shows this a little more in depth. That really just crit for fucking... Wow. Okay. 150k crit. Wrecked. But you can, as long as you run far enough away from these spawns, you can also just keep going right back to them. And those players will just respawn and you can kill them again. So either way you want to do it. Like you said, it's kind of lame just sitting there, you know, waiting for somebody to
It's not that
revive
it's
and then
lame, I
killing
feel like
them.
it's cheap.
But this way, you're resetting a spawn and you're just going back and killing them again, and you get drops on top of it.
Well, I mean, I'd rather do it that way than sit there and let them revive each other. I feel like that's
Okay, then I'll show you the route then. Okay, this rock right here is the reset point for the line down there. Yeah, I know you're behind on the video, so you're kind of hearing this twice. But okay, there's the reset point. So if I run down here, that group of between 2 and 4 will respawn. So I'm going to just sprint. There they go. They already respawn. I can just fire a rocket all the way over there and kill them all. Or I can run up and kill them. It doesn't really matter. Either way. Okay, and then I'll show you how to reset the other one. Basically, you just run a little bit behind the spawns. And these are nice because they're in a straight line, and the first spawn is always only 2 people, so it's a little easier to handle for your first try. Okay, so I made a little circle there. Now I'm gonna run back this way, and there they are. They respawned up here. Now this is a really good thing to keep in mind for those of you in the stream as well. I keep reminding people of this, and it seems like I still get the same questions. Oh, there's a rocket launcher. When you're trying to get a certain weapon to drop, this game's a little different from other games. It's not random. If you kill a mob that is holding a rocket launcher, it's gonna drop you a rocket launcher, like this guy that just dropped me a rocket launcher. So if you're looking for an assault rifle, you're gonna kill an enemy that's holding an assault rifle. If you're looking for a sword, they're a little harder to get. You have to do it in one of the end dungeons with those automaton guys with the swords. Typically that's how you're gonna farm your swords up, which I've got a couple +7s that way, and they're beautiful. But as you can see,
are they even +10s in here?
Just take these laps. What's that?
Are they any +10s? Or do you all on like rank 7s? There's no
the highest rank right now is rank 7, but as you know, if you played a lot of SAO games, they really love add-on content. So
yeah,
I mean,
probably add rank 10 probably later on.
Yeah, I mean, Bullet of Bullets is already out in the Japan version, or BOB, whatever it's called, that tournament where it's kind of like Fortnite, where they just drop everybody in and last man to survive wins.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, and you can play, so that's gonna be really fun. If you watch the anime, it's pretty sick. But this is basically a really good way for you to level and get drops at the same time. I prefer this spawn over here. It's a little more difficult, but typically it's going to be 4 players, so you're getting more loot and more XP. But with you with a sword, I'd stick to that route I just showed you, just because it's less enemies, so you don't have to worry about, you know, getting overwhelmed by a rocket launcher group or something like that. The enemies always stay the same though, as far as
no, when I
once you're in
PvP,
there.
I don't use the sword. I use a gun.
And there we go. And just go ahead and wreck them all. They're gonna drop me a bunch of shit. And then here's the route for this side. You don't actually have to run behind the spawn on this one because you're already running a bit. So that's why I have Graviton shot on a different bar, because I'm on the fucking luck build. Anyways, go right over this hill. I have a little kind of rhythm where I can just kill them from long range, but you'll obviously run up and kill them. There you go, group of 4 killed in 1 shot. Go down, check the loot, nothing, turn around, go back. That way you're ping-ponging between 2 groups of 4, which is increasing the amount of XP you're getting, increasing the amount of drops you're getting. When I was wearing XP gear, I was getting 18,000 XP per kill. I got from level 80 to 150 in a day. But I was doing, you know, hardcore grinding. I probably grinded for like 20 hours straight.
Yeah, I can't do that. I got work.
Yeah. So I mean, even if you just do it a couple hours just to make the story a little smoother, you know, because everybody on your friends list levels at the same pace. You don't have to level everybody individually.
Heck no, my friend's not even hit 100 yet.
There you go, grab it.
Besides you, I think for now.
One shot it. Now that's the reason I have Graviton on my character, the one I made. Always make an intelligence build on your NPC, by the way, your little friend. But I have Graviton shot on him. I obviously take Fuka 0 for her Graviton shot, just because they control mobs so well. Even bosses. Bosses can be really annoying if you have to chase them around to get to their weak spot. But if you have 3 different Graviton shots in a cycle, it holds them in place. Gives you time to just kind of settle in and get good damage in on their weak spot. But that's basically all I wanted to show you, just to give you a kind of head start. But you can also do this at the caves if you prefer, the starting area. But that's more for the revive method.
So I can do it in any area.
Yeah, any area with mobs is fine. I like this one because it's just, there's a lot of NPCs here, so I can pick and choose which group I like. I mean, there's 6 different groups of player NPCs on this map.
Oh, okay.
But once you clear the game and come back, this is also a really good place to farm your legendaries up. The best weapons in the game. I mean, it's going to take, if you're really into this game, it's going to take you a very, very, very long time to get a perfect weapon. Because I don't know if you've gotten into transforming your weapons or anything yet. But you can only have 4 slots open. Yeah, you can only have 4 mod slots open, mod chips. So if a weapon comes with 4 already opened, you're stuck with those 4 that are locked forever. So if there are things that are useless, like trade value or ammo or, you know, something like that, something completely crap, then you're stuck with it forever. So basically, not only do you have to get legendaries, which I get if I'm in a grind build, I'd probably say 3 to 4 legendary weapons every hour. And that's with max luck, all rare item drop items on. Pretty much is the most chance you can get possible. And not only do you have to get those, you have to get the type of weapon you want, because there's 4 different ARs actually, legendary. There's a bunch of different swords. There's, you know, different of every one. And you have to get chips that aren't useless. So you're talking about, like, God knows how bad of a drop rate it is for a legendary with great slots on it. But I think that's basically all you really need to know for now. Like I said, that video's there if you just don't remember it whenever you get time to grind. It's pretty easy to get to. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to say. Is there any questions you have about the game? Anything you're stuck with?
No, not really. That's all I wanted to know. You told me everything.
Okay.
That's the only things I was having trouble with, that and that.
I mean...
Well, I'm good now. I'm gonna go do it.
Okay, I'm gonna hop out of here then and get back to the crap that I was doing. Yeah, so we need to go switch our build back, and then we're gonna finish off this main quest line. We only have like 2 quests left in the extreme lane quest line. Well, I'm not sure exactly. Might have a couple more than that, because you still have a... I'm itching to sit here and grind now, though. I didn't even check what's here. Was there even a good amount of ARs? Was anybody paying attention? I mean, there's one. I have no idea. I don't want to grind this if there's not a good amount of AR enemies. That's the only thing I'm really after right now. I want to get that AR out of the way first with perfect mods. I have freaking 50 goddamn legendaries, but none of them have the mods chips I want. And I am stubborn. I mean, I know there's an AR up. No, there's no AR up. There's a... Okay. Yeah, I can't grind. We'll set this up later and do a really good grind and go for the weapon. We got Elizabeth up to weaponsmithing 7 already to the main quest line on Extreme, so she's good to go. We'll be able to take our weapons super fucking high. I mean, I haven't touched this ridiculously awesome sub yet, and it is fantastic. So I'm sure it'll get ridiculous. Alright, we gotta kill this fucker off real quick. I'm so used to being on the ViT build and just standing there and taking no damage that having absolutely no ViT is not gonna be fun on Extreme. Okay, so let me teleport back, switch builds, and then go back in there. I want to get everybody up to par. With the Japanese. I mean, it's so annoying that a lot of them are just talking shit because when they come to an online BOB tournament, we're gonna get destroyed because there's absolutely nothing online besides my videos to teach people where to get the best weapons, all that bullshit. It's a bunch of clickbait. That's the problem with the US shit. Is there's so many clickbait videos that by the time you start searching for something, you spend hours trying to find anything of use whatsoever. And that's sad. Fucking sad. I mean, nothing's unlocked on this one, so... Anyways, let's go back over to the ViT build. We can fix that luck build later once we're done with the main quest line, but for right now, there is absolutely no reason for me to be on it. I'm gonna dual wield those. I like to just dual wield my good guns and just smash through this real fast, but it almost feels cheesy to do it. I need to sell shit, to be honest with you. Use item box. Let's see if I can get rid of some of this shit real quick. I got frustrated earlier because of the AI crap. Went and got something to eat. Jumped in while I was eating. Watched a buddy stream there that I played a few games with over the years. It's weird because I have like 3 friends with Fire Killer in their name, and I always confuse them every fucking time. Alright, yeah, we're gonna be able to get rid of a lot of that crap. Pretty much all that crap. So let's go ahead and teleport to a shop, sell a bunch of shit, and hopefully get this knocked out very quickly because I would really like to get to grinding soon. Like, a day off of grinding for me is really annoying. I'm all about farming shit up, seeing results. Doing this for a fucking trophy. Sort by rarity. Get rid of everything that's not green real quick. Alright. 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 That freed up a decent amount of space. I probably got a couple of junk weapons I should get rid of. I don't really need any of this shit. Right. The sad thing is I am gonna need a lot of this shit, but I hate to do it right this second. I was planning on finishing shit first, finishing the main quest line before I even worked on any kind of a weapon, but I'm really tempted to level something up. There's that fucking rank 7 sword I wanted to show him, just so we could see what at base these weapons are going to be like. Obviously that melee power goes up to about 1,000 if you get all the memory chips maxed, but either way, I don't think that sniper is worth leveling up. Nope. I'm tempted to get rid of a bunch of these guns. See, that's the problem, is I'm holding on to all these guns because they'd be really good at plussing up a weapon. Like just slamming it up to max really quick. But I was like, oh, you know, I can hold it till I get the perfect chip and then bang. But now I'm sitting here like, holy shit, got a lot of crap on me. could technically deposit it all. I mean, a lot of these things, like, if it has a single stat that you're planning on putting on a gun, you gotta keep them. Even if they're low. Like, weak spot damage right there, that's low at 7%. I'm looking at 20. But it's like, hey, if I keep it, it's gonna plus up something a little bit. Physical attack, same thing. Optical attack, yes, but that thing is selling for 220k. Might as well just dump it. It's a big price. Yeah, I can see why I kept a lot of these though. What am I at, 95? Still a lot of shit. I mean, I could technically go appraise some shit, but my god, I want to finish this main quest line and get it out of the way. There's still even questions I have, like damage at max HP. Like, I would think that that would mean when you're at max HP, because that makes it good. But you never know. It could be the target. That would be crazy, right? That would make it basically useless for anything but a sniper or a rocket. But anyhow, I think we should just go jam through the main quest line, get this last few things done on extreme difficulty. I mean, this is my third damn playthrough. It's crazy how many times you have to play through this. I'll have to play through it again to get the true ending at some point. That's absurd. Alright, let's be clocking. We'll take in the subs. Try not to dick around quite as much. Just because I don't want to get all pissed off. I mean, when you're dragging over 100 mobs through a fucking map and just ignoring them, you're asking for trouble with how the AI system is. Why does it look like I am still in the other build? I'm not. Oh, it's because I never changed the color of those guns. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, so I'm just going to take it a little slower. Overall, I'm not really that worried about it because we have the good guns out and they just absolutely slaughter everybody in their path. Like, you drop your ammo really fast. Let's see how it goes. And with this weak spot damage, it's about 800 a weak spot. I like to do a quick comparison, but let's say 800 a weak spot hit on average, and then we'll go ahead and put the lupus back on. Lupuses are cute little toys that just, I've tested their DPS compared to that sub before, and they're just not there. It could be because I don't have a great version yet, but overall, damage per second wise, they just don't compare yet. Give me a really good version and I would love to test it again. Anyhow, I'm gonna load this up. Snipers, man. Alright. So, I mean, I was getting 800 per weak spot. I'm getting 1,000 there. It's a lot less fire rate, obviously. In the crit build, obviously the sub's better. I'm not running the crit build right now, so it's not a horrible thing to have the much lower fire rate. Because I'm not going to trigger crits anywhere near as much. Yeah, 1,000 to 2,000 every headshot. Trying to take it a little slower, just relax, because every time I rush through, they bug up and I get pissy. I'd rather not get pissy again. I just want to be in a good mood. No reason to kill that one. They don't really chase you. Yeah, I want to be more careful, but I also don't want to waste time, so... Ah, fuck me. This again. And once again, just kind of relax. Not go too fast. But also, don't make it too slow either. And we'll go ahead and throw that on that side. I just run down there, run behind them. But like I said, I don't want to get in that pissy ass mood if something fucking gets all laggy or some shit. It's not like they can kill me if I sit here and relax. Nothing they can throw at me could really tempt me. Fucking green drop down there. It's gonna be another damn rocket launcher, watch. A cannon at that. This and then grab save. I've never died on a boss that I can remember, but this dungeon has been acting really weird today. Getting sniped through walls and shit is absurd. Alright, that saves the checkpoint even if you die. And buff up and slaughter this son of a bitch. hold him in place while I circle around him a bit. Alright, put him down one time. Oh, she threw her stun and it failed. That's sad. Still wait on my stun so I can just own him. I'll just wait. Fucking up, I guess. Alright. Hit him again. There we go. It's not a position, but I should be able to get over there. And at least take a bar away real quick. They double stunned him. And it's pretty consistent. You get 15 something and then 2k every fourth bullet. Take away a bar. Maybe on extreme, it's really not all that bad. Yeah, they got a shit ton more health. Not gonna one shot them like that's normal. Look at that, lose armor breaking them for me, so I hit for 6k. Alright, there's an easy 7 high quality emeralds that sell for 500k a pop. Money, 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 money. Money. Alright, quest complete. Relatively painless. I'd like to make another hybrid build tonight once I'm on the main quest line. It really does sound like fun to get like a, I was thinking for farming maybe a little mixture that sets a little better than the luck and dex and luck and intelligence. I mean, luck and intelligence is nice simply because it really lets me spam that rocket. That's probably my favorite, but Gear Turbo is actually really fun in my opinion. People are like all depressed about it. Oh, we gotta go play as Kirito, that sucks. It was actually fun. The cutscene was amazing. I loved it. Who do we want to kill off this time? Do we want to kill off this guy? Let's kill off. Let's kill off Kira. I don't use either one of them, so it is what it is. Hopefully it lets me rewind time so that way I keep all my checkpoints, get the stupid trophy that they want, be done. But a part of me sitting here thinking that it's going to want you to go do NG plus again, which would be really frustrating, I guess you could say. And now we're probably going to get a lot of block scenes where you guys aren't going to be able to see shit, because this last fight they really do not want you to see the spoilers. So I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as I can. I know the last boss, once you get to past the spoilers, I guess you say, alternate endings, they let you. I was wondering last time, what is the point in these areas over here? I'm guessing you just teleport in. No? Well, maybe it would like teleport you in weirdly on another side, but it's just filler. Alright. Not that you guys even see what the hell I'm doing, but hey. Alright, just gotta smash this last boss once, and then it should take me out of the cutscene once it kills her off, and you guys will be able to see again. Good on extreme though, like he doesn't really do much. Like he can hit you and he'll throw dots if you stay in them forever. They do damage on extreme, but it's not absurd. So we'll do prioritize support real quick. He's just let me plow him in the chest. He's just got such a big ass weak spot. I think that's what makes it so easy. Wait, what? Oh, the funny thing is I straight up killed his ass right there. Alright, blah 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 blah. That should take us out of this blocked cutscene bullshit. And then we'll fight him straight up and kill him. To beat Elizabeth, and I guess we'll take a zoom in this time. Rocket launcher girl can come later while we're farming. fight this dude for real. I thought that ended the block cutscene. Somebody said he watched me fight this guy earlier. He must have been lying because I don't see it take me out of the cutscene on the stream. That cutscene to end all cutscenes. He's so weak. That's the sad thing. Like, you're the final boss. You should be way harder than this. Especially on extreme difficulty. Like, give me some mechanics. Basically, it's just, he has some annoyances. Like, he spawns these ads that kind of knock you around. But other than that, like, there's really nothing to him. Even with him being level 150. My girls used Vortex on him and sucked him into the floor. He's like, what the fuck? And he's stunned again. 1 bar remaining. Let's see if I can get the whole bar down before he even gets up. A lot of health on him, but... there you go, he's dead. Get out of this damn cutscene. Best part about killing him is really the beautiful diamonds. Yourself some little pop. Skip event, skip event, skip event, and then it should hopefully not screw me and make me have to do NG or whatever the fuck it's called, NG plus again, or some bullshit like that. I can't believe this is all still block shit. Like, they really don't want spoilers towards the end. Like, I've skipped 8 different things at least, and it looks like you guys are still blue screened out. Crazy. Got another load screen. Should be final credits soon. Go, we're on the credits. Rewind to save your friend. I don't know what to do here. Because if I don't rewind, I'm afraid that it's gonna screw me and make me start all over with no fucking teleports again. Like NG plus round 2. Fuck it. Broadcasting resume. I'm just gonna rewind. It's not worth the risk right now until I find out for sure. I'm not gonna spend another 20 hours just get all my teleports back with no reward for fucking shit. I got what I wanted, which is Elizabeth up to 7, so it shouldn't really bother me at all. Alright. $59 high quality sapphires, 39 high quality emeralds, and 3 beautiful diamonds. 28 mil balloon. Alright, I think it's time to figure out which build I feel like. Let's go on a date, okay? What the fuck the idiot bought now? I'm gonna have to figure out which build we're gonna farm with, so maybe do that. I obviously want to do a luck build, but I'm not sure if I want to do one of the ones I've been doing or switch it up and try something different. My build is grip. I mean, at least with this build, I get the Ring 3 Vortex. Rocket will have a higher cooldown. But I don't think it's really all that big of a deal. His equipment got messed up because of that, which is fine. We're probably gonna have to edit their shit a little bit because I believe I may not have everything in there that I was just using, which I was getting comfortable with. Don't have the run thing on there. Might put that on. Graviton shot 3 I need to buy on this chick. Like I said, I think I'd rather have that. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. And then for him, I believe he needs it as well. Because he may not have. Doesn't even have Graviton shot 1 on this build. Wow. Okay, well, definitely we're gonna have to get his shit up and ready. God knows how many points I need to go get. It's a good amount. He doesn't have any decks. Tell me I have points for him. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm good. Okay, let's go buy some skill points real quick. Get this all set up nice and good. Go out. Probably take a while to find a setup we want for out there because I'm probably gonna farm up assault rifles. I think I'd like to get a good burst version with really good metals and then max it out just to see if I like it, because I should like it. Because I don't really think I'm going to be running a crit build besides farming. But we'll see. Alright. I'm going to stop buying transformation chips from this chick, I believe. I'm gonna start just buying them with gold. I'm gonna have tons and tons of money. It's kind of a waste. I'll probably forget, but hopefully not. I mean, all this shit you can buy for money. And of course, there's not a ton of uses for money besides for leaderboards, so anyway. Shot 2, he's gonna need 74 decks. I think he needs 120 something. What 107 for right now. We'll see what it is exactly. Graviton shot 3, 126. Yes. Skills. Go back up by its 57 strength. Alright, there you go. It's a good thing about not wasting, just throwing points in for the fuck of it. There's no reason to. Enough ViT to survive or whatever. If you really are against ViT, you can kind of survive okay without it. Alright, so he's done, I believe, right? Got Graviton shot, that's kind of the important thing. Electro stunner, armor break shot 2 needs bot. I don't think 3 is ready yet, but we might as well check. Nope. 3's got critical form shot. I'm not gonna use, well, I guess I might, but alright, so he's good. Let's go over to my chick. Graviton shot 3. I think I do want to use the speed boost. I mean, it's something I can do, but it is kind of useful for farming, run back and forth really fast. And it doesn't hurt to have it on. It's not like it's bothering me in any way. Alright, that's good. Which rings do I have on? I need to change those up, go back to my drop list, drop rings, because we are going to be doing farming, and I want it to be really nice. Actually, I'm going to go scan first before I do that, but for right now, let's make sure quests are, there we go, grab all these. Alright, bye. Might need some ammo, I doubt it, but it's nothing special. We need to put those skills on while we're here, and then run over and appraise some stuff. Skill sets. Go to rockets. Obviously, we want Graviton shot 3 on. And speed form. Power boost is fine. Sentry style is useless. I was always wondering why in the hell it lets you equip the lower versions. You would definitely think they would share a cooldown, but we can look anyways. It's awfully weird. Concentration I think I'm gonna get rid of. Like, I don't really care about that at all. Put speed form on this bar too. Alright. Dylan needs his stuff on. Armor break shot 2. And we want his shit on. What does he have on there? He has healing bullet on there, so we'll take healing bullet off here and put Graviton shot on. Alright, looks fine. Now I need to go over to Kirito's room. I know I had a couple things I needed to scan up, so I need to do that, get my inventory as low as humanly possible, because I am not planning on coming back for hours, preferably. I may even deposit all the weapons I'm not using, because that's a lot of slots. Alright, so let's just raise all this shit up. I'm broke. Fuck me. Type. So, what my type? I mean, we do have these eyeballs and shit. And it's a mill right there. But I was kind of just holding on to them just because it was unique, I guess you could say. I have a good amount of them. Go ahead and get rid of a couple. Okay, should be enough. Raise this shit, sell it off. Maybe not, who knows? required. Garbage, metal gate increase, garbage. The rest is okay. But it's a grenade one. Grenade one. Grenade one. Grenade one. Fuck that shit. That's a keeper. Physical attack. I'll steal that off. Alright, so we need to sell shit off actually, so stay in there. Get rid of everything that isn't useful is the plan. That'll usually put me down to about a 70 capacity-ish. And then from there, I'm gonna deposit just about everything that I'm not using. I can always take it out later. For right now, I want as much inventory space as humanly possible to make this run fantastic. It's the idea. So, start off by selling shit. Just go down here. Anything I'm not planning on using, I need to get rid of. The item drop rate is good, but I honestly would prefer rare item drop rate. See, that's the thing, some of this shit's just interesting. And that's the reason I end up holding on to it, is because, oh, that's interesting. You never know. When realistically, odds are I'm never going to use them. Rare item drop rate plus 3.7, and then I believe I was using a ring with it. That one, 2.5. So we can get rid of this 2.7 because that one has a bunch of regular drop rate with it, which is why I was using it. Alright. Like I said, some of these things are just interesting, but I don't know. Guess I could deposit them. Alright, that shit I don't care about. I can deposit whatever. And this shit, it's really hard to tell what I want to keep and don't keep. Because you can transfer all this shit onto your weapons, and the only thing it's going to cost me is metals. I also don't know which weapon is the weapon that is the actual weapon, not the lightsaber, as far as swords go. I know it drops off of some boss, blah blah blah, but I don't know. Well, I'm to 89. I think I'm going to do the deposit of just everything, and I can go through it another time. Pull out things, you know, that I want to use for fodder. But for right now, I don't need them in my inventory. So it's not a bad idea just to deposit it all. Okay. Basically all this shit, I can't think of any of it that I actually need to keep out. It's all just stuff that should be in the bank. A lot of nice stuff, sure, but I can always pull it out later for whatever I need to do. Boom, deposit, down to 37 capacity, a lot better. We can deposit all this shit. It's another 3 slots gone. This stuff, can't deposit, so that's basically everything we're allowed to deposit besides ammo. But that looks pretty good. I think we're good now. 34 out of 200, that gives me a good amount more slots. About 50 that I typically get to take. It's gonna help. Now, I should really go take a piss, fill up my coffee, because once I get this started, we're in it for the long haul. Alright, that's the plan. That is the plan. Here's the build we're going to be running. We do need to put on our drop rate stuff. Do wielding the lupuses. Where item drop rate 3.7 and what's a ring? I know it's a ring. Where is it? Right there. Item drop rate plus 10%. Rare item 2.5. I got this like the first day, and it's just good because you're getting both. I could technically probably wear luck rings, but I'm afraid that the cap is the cap and you can't go over it, so I will be back in a minute. I'm gonna go take a piss, grab a drink, and then we're gonna have a very, very long grind. In fact, I should probably restart the stream because this is still named after the ViT build, so I will restart the stream. I'm actually going to restart that before I take a piss, give everybody time to get back on in, and then we're going to rock out. I mean, we are going to get a lot of shit tonight. Hopefully a really, really nice weapon, best in slot. But I will see you in a minute. Hit that follow button and the thumbs up, and look for the new stream in 10